Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Nick from One Guitarist. Today I'm going to do some electric guitar performance notes for My Hero by the Foo Fighters, so stay tuned. My Hero by the Foo Fighters, one of my favorite songs. They've been playing this song for a long time. I've always liked the Foo Fighters ever since I first heard their song in the 90s, their Mentos commercial thing, and that was always fun. Every time I played this, I've played it both acoustically many times and electric many times in various different bands, probably about a few hundred performances of it. It's always gone over well. It's a fun song to play, a good rock song. Let's take a listen. Some performance notes for My Hero by the Foo Fighters. First of all, I'm tuned down a half a step. The song's basically an E and it resolves to like a C sharp minor, so it's basically kind of an E fifth. It's not a major or minor, so you're not really hearing that, although when you do that climb, it's kind of in major. Which are just octaves right off the chord over here, right off the scale. So basically, the way I play it, it's kind of like an E fifth. It's all E's and B's, and then kind of like a C sharp minor seventh. So you got that little part on top that goes from, and the second time it's, the second time it's, now this song has a lot of, to me, I usually play it with like a ton of, not a ton, but a pretty good amount of gain on it, and I'm playing with my Mesa Boogie when I play it live. Right now I'm playing it on a practice amp. However, I have a lot of gain on there because it's just a really good loud song to play. It's a lot of fun. People like rocking out to it. The second part goes up to an A, but you have the little melody on the top part. Same melody. a really nice harmony or melody that goes along to the A and the back down to the E chords. For that chorus part, it does pretty good example of palm muting. Palm muting, real quick, I'll go into that more in a different video, is when you take your palm and kind of like rest it. And you notice it more on electric guitars than you do acoustic, because you go from to that little chugga chugga, crunch crunch. That's kind of with palm muting. What you're doing is you're taking your hand, your palm, and just sliding it just over the strings while you're picking it at the same time. Now the more you do it, the more it'll palm mute. Sometimes you don't want it too muted. Like for instance, here's nothing. So you need to find that little sweet spot so you can actually hear it, but you want that little muted muffling sound. So when it goes up to that A, you go. The little riff on the top is right off the scale with an open E. Does that at the beginning, at the end, towards that breakdown. Right after the second verse, you do that with a bend right there. And then there's a little riff in between that goes up to the F sharp. For that breakdown in the middle, it's going. That's the part where he's going. Now for that part, I just climb up to that F sharp, up to the G sharp. And I'm hitting that, kind of palm muting it with the open E string. After you're doing like for 4 bars, the first 2 bars I'm palm muting it. The third one I'm not palm muting as much, so it opens up more. The fourth one I'm not palm muting at all, and I'm actually bending it, but kind of like in a dissonant way to make it kind of loud, so it builds up. So it's like. And then there's the ending part. That's just the riff. It stays on that A, and it goes up to. So those are my performance notes by My Hero by the Foo Fighters. Let me know what you think about them in the comments. Give me a like, give me a dislike. Tell me if there's any other songs you want me to do in the future, or any other Foo Fighters songs you want me to cover. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.